Here we go, Tony. Episode 29. Put a line through it. Absolutely, Marto from Punt Kings needs to put a line through just about everything, Tone. What do you think about that?
Yes, I'm worried he's going to become a professional lay service. He's going to have to, push things up a notch, isn't he? He's going to have to, move up there a bit. So, Marto, come on, let's go. Let's go. Tomorrow's the day.
Mate, we're a poisonous bunch, aren't we? We're a fucking poisonous bunch. I think Smarto threw out a tip the other day. I think he had 5 tips for the day or 4 tips for the day, and 2 of them won. And the tip he gave us on the Facebook page for our loyal and powerful subscribers was one of the worst tips you've ever seen. Oh, sorry, Marto. Old Gaucho at Werribee fucking put a line through that. That was atrocious. But anyway, he's up and about Marto's mandatory meat and 2 veg. He reckons he's got one. He's going to pop the cherry this week. That might be a little bit of a lead into Cherry Tortoni in the Australian Guineas. It's a big day tomorrow. We're back in Flemington, Tone. We're up and about.
It's massive. No goat tracks tomorrow. We're on the drag strip tomorrow, the drag strip. Everybody gets a run.
The $64,000 question, Tony. Can the Titanian tip raise its ugly head 3 weeks in a row? This is getting pretty exciting.
The pressure's on. The pressure's on. Can we get that doable double tomorrow? Can we get it?
Oh, the dream. Anyway, we won't talk about Marto for a minute, but I think we've missed a couple of little things here, mate, during the week. I'm not too sure. Maybe you can explain one, but of course tomorrow, the People's Champ, race 3 at Flemington, the Harrovian at $5. I think it's a little bit short, to tell you the truth. Tone, but you can't knock a horse that's won 11 in a row.
No, look at that picket fence of ones there, eh?
Oh, mate, the Colt Hero
keeps on winning.
The Colt Hero from far north Queensland. Tom Headley can go and get fucked, but love the horse. Absolutely a fairy tale story. It's in the All-Star Mile. It'll be racing for $6 million or whatever the hell it is. Absolutely can't wait for race 3 anyway tomorrow at Flemington to cheer the big orange H-O, the big Harrovian. I love it. And we missed out on one, I think it was last Sunday night, mate, Monday morning in Carlisle over in the UK. What happened there, Tone?
Yes, we did. A horse called Barney. Sounds very much like Barney won. It was Free's favourite, well supported, led from start to finish. The rest of them were a bunch of absolutely spastics. Yeah. And it just made them look very ordinary. Like Barney,
Barney. Maybe Barney is the good Barney.
Right, yes, yeah.
Barney might be the winner or the champion or the doppelganger that's successful in the world. Whereas Barney's that sort of, gimpish looking fucking Mormon from Cairns, wearing his Jordans, in a tropical environment, I don't know. Maybe that's Barney might be the new Barney.
Oh, you never know. Hard to say.
Quite funny. There's a mate of ours, the Chad, no quarter ask. He actually goes berserk every week. And my old man came third, old Dancing Doug. So my dad dances like that. He makes noises. Yeah, good on you, Dougie. Yeah. Anyway, well, Barney could be the new Barney. So we missed a couple of things there, mate. Let's get straight into the results last week, mate. How good was this? Ho, ho, ho!
Yes, beautiful ride too, wasn't it? It was a good ride. Just popped out, away they went. Home, James, and don't spare the horses.
It was a beautiful ride. You're right. It got out the outside of, I don't know which queen it was. There's about 1 million queens from WA, and geez, it was a nice little watch one in the last 100.
Yes, got the job done.
There was only going to be one winner.
Exactly. Yep.
Of course, I had Anna Moe in the Blue Diamond. I thought, we needed everything to go right to get it. But I think the winner was really good. Was it Aratorius or something? Yeah.
Yes, it was a massive run, the winner. But mind you, in saying that, your Anna Moe, whatever it is, flew home.
Got third. Paid not a bad price of the about $240, I think, best toe for the place. But yeah, anyway, it's come third. That's 2 weeks in a row now. Looks like you're the man who's carrying the ship, big boy. That means we're in a lot of trouble. The Melbourne quaddie tone, 3 legs, so close but yet so far. Marto's meat and 2 veg. Forget about it, was scratched. So
yeah, scratched there.
But Marto gave us one for Werribee on Sunday and ran like fucking me and you, big boy.
Oh, shocker!
It was a shocker. I haven't seen a worse. You can't blame the jockey for this one, mate. It was all horse. Had a heart the size of Barney. Fucking like a pea. Fucking very small. But anyway, mate, I thought, what can I do to excite Tony now? Powerful subscribers. And you know what I immediately thought of, Tony? Immediately I thought of sex.
Oh, here we go.
Rich hips. And that got me thinking.
Rich hips, there we go.
It got me thinking, Tony. We are blessed in a land over here of some beautiful hips. And, of course, we don't have to look too far and we can go across to Korea and we can find some more rich hips. So, mate, I thought for you, I know you're up and about after rich hips. You were strutting about like a peacock. You had the tail up. You were, look at me, girls. How good am I? The titanium tip. So, Tony, I thought about you and I've got a little bit of something to share with you. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, this will be nice.
Oh, Fiona, here she is.
There she is.
There she is.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Tony, it gets better. Oh. What's she doing?
Aerobics.
Oh, Fiona, thank you very much, the K-pop queen that she is. But Tony, I found my favourite. Her name's Momo. She's actually Japanese, but she's in a K-pop group called Twice.
Peach.
Oh,
yeah.
Have you seen this?
Oh, no.
Here she is in the short hair.
Oh, right. Okay, here we go. Another one of your legendary videos here.
Oh, Tony, what's she doing? Tony, what's she doing here?
I don't know. Only in Japan. Only in Japan. What can you say?
Oh, Momo.
It makes you wonder why she has, millions and millions of views, doesn't it?
Oh, mate. I could watch that all day, to tell you the truth. Momo just gliding about the stage with those rich hips, big boy.
Rich hips. There we go.
Oh, mate.
There we go.
It was a beautiful, beautiful little watch, that. There was only one winner with 100 to go, and that was Rich Hips.
Got the job done.
Yeah.
That's it.
We got a bit excited there on the YouTube. Sorry about that, everyone. Yeah, that was a little segue into some gender bias that we show now and again there, Tone. But anyway, mate, with 3 legs of the quaddie, we're all up and about. Marto's mandatory meat and 2 veg. He reckons he's got one. This is a lay down misère, he's told me, which means put a line through it. We can find a lay, and this is it. Marto's mandatory meat and 2 veg might be turning into the best lay tip of the weekend. Let's see what we can do. Are you ready, Tone?
Let's have a look at that. What's Marto got?
All right, here we go. Okay, old Smarto's from Punt King, mandatory meat and 2 veg. He's found one in Sydney tomorrow. Tommy Sherry on board. Brad Widdop, I don't mind. Ice bath. He reckons it's cherry ripe after its last run. Here's your cock and balls, he said. This is going to pop my cherry. And it's out to about $3.80, actually. This was last night's price. So,
oh, okay.
He reckons get on because it's going to come in.
Right. At the moment, it's blowing like a gale in the North Sea, but they're going to load up.
It's blowing like an ice bath. That's right.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right. It's out to $3.80. But
I'm a fan.
But I know you're a fan of this horse. I know you mentioned it last night when we were talking about who we're going to tip today, and you were talking about Ozpath, and I said, Tone, put a line through it. Marto's already on.
Yes, you did, yeah. And Tommy Sherry on board?
Yeah.
Doing the job.
You're not losing too much there. If it was Tommy Berry, you'd probably be up and about a bit, and it probably would be 320, not the 380. But Tommy Berry's he's riding everything at the moment. I'll tell you what, I'm starting to cry. I think Snowden, they've got another first starter that won tonight. That's 2 first starters in 2 days for Snowden's at double figures.
Wow.
Big tip today at Canterbury was Forbes, the Freedman horse that's gone up to Sydney to try out for the slipper. Old Marto was all over it. He had all his hopes and dreams pinned onto this one horse, and it got to about the 400 and it just stopped. So old Marto's crying on the group chat already. He's been spruiking this horse for a week.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
He was like $26 for the slipper. Get on, boys. Thanks, Marto. But anyway, we love having Marto involved here, a little bit of a collaboration between Punt Kings. As I said, he throws out a couple of tips and they win, but the ones he gives us don't. So I don't think he likes us, to tell the truth.
All right. Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it. I was waiting for you to say something, mate, a bit of a comment about Marto or anything.
Marto, at the moment, he's on the verge of becoming a lay service in the Southern Hemisphere. We know one in the Northern Hemisphere, which is really, really bad.
You know, Barney says I talk too much. Barney wants more of you, Tone. Unfortunately, Barney's won't come on the show. Old Barney might.
He's got stage fright.
Well, it would probably be more exciting to have Barney on the show, and it can't even talk. The old UK horse. But anyway, mate, we're still waiting on Razor. We're putting a bit of pressure on him to come on, but hopefully Marto might get on one day. That might be a bit interesting to have someone who actually knows what they're doing. And of course, I shouldn't say that, Tony. You're 3 weeks in a row you're going for this week, big boy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So here we go. Let's get into it. Of course, let's take a minute just to say thank you to Jamie for everything she does.
Yes. Doing her best.
Thank you, Jamie.
Sensational. Not just the way she rides.
Pretty happy, actually, Tone. My little Western Australian princess. Not much to look at, but absolutely can ride a horse. Kyra Yule, she rode one yesterday in the first at 65. Thanks very much.
Wow, very
And
nice.
she rode one today in the first at Mount Barker for $4 something, $5. It blew out the $5. Thanks, Kyra. I like Kyra Yule. Don't worry about that. But Jamie Haviland, she's a star.
She's a star.
I'm not too sure about her book of rides tomorrow, Tone. I don't know. But you never know. She might have the Cabra Guineas in hand here. Anyway, big boy.
Good stuff.
There we go.
Good stuff.
I personally like Marissa's a lot more. Flemington. We're at Flemington. No more gate tracks this week. Let's get in. Let's get into the quaddie. Let's try not to get 3 legs this week. Let's get the 4, Tone?
Yes, 4 legs this week. Not a problem. We're in.
Bit controversial. We've left out Mystic Journey. If it was at the Valley, I might be keen. If it was at Caulfield, I might be keen. But on the big track at Flemington, I think she's just past it. We've left her out. We've got 1, 7 and 11, 50 stars to find form from last year. Star of the Seas, which probably needs it a little bit more wet. And, of course, you're very keen on Miss Jamie Carr on Buffalo River down the bottom.
I am. It's, she's on the fave, but I tell you what, I reckon this thing will really give this a shake tomorrow.
Oh, geez, it was stiff last start. You'd think it had won.
Yeah. Very, very unlucky. And big chance. But, it's a tough little, no races are easy tomorrow, are they?
Yeah, I don't mind Vacillator. at $35, but I just can't have it with the cancerous prick on board.
No, that sort of puts you off, doesn't it?
I was pretty keen on Vacillator, but not with cancerous on. Best of days, one last start, one well. Goes well in these sort of races against these second graders. But I just can't have best of days at Flemington either.
No.
If it was at Caulfield, would have been in. Not at Flemington, not on the big track. I think it runs better at Caulfield. Same as Mystic Journey. If it was at the Valley, if it was at Caulfield, would probably, I know you were keen on the Tassie horse, being a Tassie boy, but it gets out to a mile, probably gets the right trip, probably peaks now 3 runs in. I think she's just over. I think she's gone, to tell you the truth. Put a line through her. And 50 Stars found a little bit of form in the worst part of the going last start. Comes back to Melbourne. I think we're a chance. Didn't like it up in Sydney. I reckon it won this race last year. I like those sort of horses. They find form. They sort of like running where they won. We've got to throw it in with Johnny Allen on board for old Benny Hayes.
Yeah, he's riding well, isn't he, Johnny Allen? Yeah, so.
But very controversial. We've left out Best of Days. We've left out Mystic Journey. Star of the Seas might need it a bit more wet, so we probably could have left that. We might have went with 2 this one. We should have went with 2, Tony. Anyway, now we've left ourselves open here, big boy. We've got 2, 4, 5, 8 and 16. Here we go.
Yes, yeah, this is a big race, isn't it? That's why we've gone for a big 5 bullets in the gun here.
This is the big Group 1. This is the big Australian Guineas.
Yes.
I don't know if it's time honoured. You know, I think the Caulfield Guineas has got a bit more weight to it. But anyway, it's the Australian Guineas. Here we go. This puts a bit of money onto all the horses who win this. Some of the greats have won this race, Tony.
Yes.
So Octagonal comes to mind, but no, it's and his son, I think Lonro won this too. But anyway, it's a great race. All these up-and-coming 3-year-olds, I love it. For me personally, you know how I was up and about Poland.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Geordie Childs fell off a horse last week or 2 weeks ago at Moonee Valley, ripped his shoulder apart. And look at the prick that Mike Maroney has thrown on board.
Oh, shocker. They put Jonah on.
How does Cancerous get on? I just don't know. I know he's a marketing magician, but he's riding like you and me at the moment. He couldn't ride fucking a winner at picnic race at Hanging Rock.
Yes. Yeah, no, he's not riding well, is he?
Anyway.
Can't see it.
Marto's real keen at Tagaloa. The favourite, huge win last start, really fast time. Smarto up and about. He reckons it's his best for the day in Melbourne. We've thrown in True to Tortini. We love a 4-4, a 4-4. You never know. It might be fit. Paddy likes to train him. You know, he doesn't like them first up, really. After about 3 or 4 runs, they sort of hit peak fitness. And it's probably cherry right for this race. And we're pretty keen on the 16 down the bottom there, Tom.
Yes, Zoe Dancer. Yeah, got a good couple of wins under its belt. $5, not a bad price. Of course, they've got the Queen on board, Queen up top, the Magician.
Should say a couple of mates of mine are in this horse. It's from Bennett Racing, a bloke from Geelong. I think she's the only filly in the field. She's running against all the boys. So yeah, she's going to be popular. All the boys will be sniffing around, especially a couple of those colts like Tagaloa and that one. Hopefully she distracts them enough to get the coin because pretty amazing if a Bennett Racing gets a Group 1. It'll be a dream come true for the boys. So hopefully Rob and all them get on. And you're pretty keen on Dom the Shoot?
Oh, I like Dom the Shoot. Pike, he's down there back in Melbourne, isn't he? Yeah. Doing the job. It wasn't too bad a run last start. I think at the price, you know, it's not a bad price in this field. You know, if he puts his best foot forward, he could very well win it.
You can only win it once, mate. This is only a 3-year-old race, and it's only for 3-year-olds, so you might as well have a crack at it. You got the Blue Bud there in Asar, but I think Poland's going to beat that. Ole Kirk, I'm putting a line through it. He was really playing last start. He went to Sydney, was shit. Not bad. He come third, but he was in the wrong part of the track, probably ridden a bit upside down too. There was a fair bit of bias that day at Rose Hill, I think it was. And last start, I thought he was just playing. I just thought he wasn't good. So I'm putting a line through Ole Kirk. And it looks like he's going to go to stud straight after this. So obviously they want to win it. Put a couple of extra zeros on the old stud fee, but nah, put a line through, I reckon. Anyway, we've got the winner of that race. The next race, again, this is right down the numbers, rip them up, pick it out of a hat. You probably got more chance than what we have. 3, 5, 6, 8 and 13. I don't know. Bella Nipotina. I don't mind it. It's shit barrier. Pike's on board. It hasn't really won a race in a year. I think it might be ready. We've left out the 2, the Bopper and Jamie Carr. This could come back to bite us on the arse. But you'd say the Rocketing Boy should win.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Jesus, it's a good horse, isn't it? Like, it's 1-3 on the trot. Coming out of barrier 1. Good jockey. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's name trains them all right too. So.
And it beat most of these. It beat most of these up in Sydney last start. So I reckon it did rocket by. And they weren't running on that day, but this thing did. And, it went see you later about the 200. So he's facing a lot of the horses he beat last start. And basically it's all set weights. So, geez, you think with any luck, we've got the winner here. Again, I like Alley Bloom. It's an Adelaide horse. Always runs a good place at a price, but I can't have Willow on anything of mine, mate.
Yeah, he puts you off, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Puts you right off. Got to put a line straight through him because he's not reliable.
Nah.
It's not reliable.
Geez, we've missed out a couple. Written miss, 3 starts, 3 wins, $13. You know, Diamonds in the Sky has been racing in lower grades, but again, hasn't done anything wrong. The 12, the Waller, gee, it's a tough race, this. This is shit. Anyway, we get into the last, and again, another race that could be anything. We've left out Graceful Glamour, which kills me. But anyway, we've got 1, 8, 10 and 11. I threw in Shout the Bartone just because always when I don't tip it or I don't put in an quaddie, it always wins.
Right.
So Gay Waterhouse and A Bot can get fucked. But anyway, we've got it in. You're pretty keen on number 10, Paul's Regret.
Yes, I think Paul's Regret. Look, it's been running consistently. You know, Pikey might have a big day tomorrow, and I think that he'll give this a fair whack. I reckon he'll have a real crack with this.
Yeah, I think you have to agree. I think for the jockey challenge, you could safely throw a Pike or a Car. You won't be too far from the money, I don't think.
Yes, and I also like the fave. I like Johnny Allen on Snap Dancer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good run last start.
And we threw in
too, isn't it? But
we threw in the Archie Alexander horse in the 11. Again, Jamie could knock us out of this one too. So
could very well.
Yeah, it's a tough race. And anyway, $30 gets you 10%, 15 gets you 5. As I said, if we get the quaddie tomorrow, when we get the quaddie tomorrow, no if, we're going to return a bit of coin for not only us, but our powerful and loyal subscribers. I'll put a line through.
Yes, exactly.
But I'm a little bit worried about leaving out old Mystic Journey, but she can get fucked. Put a line through the bitch. Okay, Tony. Here we go. What we're going to do this week, we usually go the titanium tip first, but no, there's too much pressure now. This is 3 weeks in a row. You know, we're not going to put a line through this. You're going to be the crescendo. You're going to be the pinnacle, the tip of Everest. This is like when you're just about on the vinegar stroke tone. You're just going to let our loyal and powerful subscribers evolve into the titanium tip this week. So we're going to get mine over and done with. Here we go.
Here we go. Well, you're due. You're firing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Powering away tomorrow.
Fucking due, all right. Here we go. Isn't it amazing when I said I'm not backing a horse in Adelaide and Brisbane?
No.
And I've thrown out one in Brisbane and then I've thrown out another in Adelaide. But here we are talking about the pariah in Cancerous. Moses, the great diviner. Here we go. Toddy Panel on a second starter. I don't know why I like these young horses so much, but when they come to the track and did what this thing does, I'm pretty up and about. It won from the impossible position, Tone. It was snookered away, absolutely got crunched, and it still broke through, saw a gap, stuck its neck out, and was running away over 1,000 metres. What a horse. Not many horses like to do that. Not many horses have heart. The great diviner has heart. We lose nothing with Toddy Panel, the best jockey in Adelaide, except for, maybe Jessica Eaton. But Toddy Panel in the saddle. Race 4, number 2, 3:30. Get on now. It's going to be backed. I think it's already into 3:20. I tell you what, this horse will win.
Well, it's good to see you so positive. So can't help but win, can it?
Yeah. And if you get on racing.com and see the last win, you can understand why I'm a little bit up and about this thing, because Jesus Christ, Tone, it shouldn't have won. And did it fucking win? It let down like at a stand-up bar in the middle of Fukuoka Tenjin with a bunch of sticks trying to buy you a beer.
Oh, God. Yeah, right. Okay.
Right. So this will be me. This will be me on Tone this week.
Oh. There you go. Look at those moves, big boy. There we go. Look at that.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh.
Where is she?
She's a classic.
Oh, where is she, Tone? Where is she? Hang on. No, where is she? Where's she done? Oh, if I can show Momo every day, a lot of these people probably don't know who she is, but
there's your motivation. Yeah, there's your motivation.
That'll be me after race 4 in Adelaide. I'll be just doing those type of moves. That's how pumped I'll be about the great diviner. Talking about the great divine, Tone, 3 weeks in a row. Can you do it? Are you confident?
Confident tomorrow, yes. I've even, I've moved away from the sunny shores of Victoria tomorrow.
Does it start with an S?
No.
Shit. So you're going to, I think, where are we racing tomorrow in Sydney? Is it? I think it's Randwick, isn't it?
It's at Royal Randwick tomorrow, big boy. I've got one up there. This one will take off like a Exocet missile. And
I'm pretty sure she's a wee bit wet, a wee bit moist in Sydney.
Yes,
I think it might be a soft 7.
Yes, soft 7 at the moment. Yes.
All right. No. So you've taken into account all of this, Tone, and you've found something for Tony.
I have done my homework.
For 3 weeks in a row, what's the great man done?
Oh, there we go. Randwick Race 4, number 10. How do you say that?
I'm not sure either.
Credarius?
Yeah, Credarius. Cryadaris. Rachel King on board. Huey's been sacked.
Yes.
Now.
Yes, they've got the handbrake off. They've got a real jockey on this week.
Well, ring-a-ding-ding, Rachel King. She only rode 4 winners last week in Sydney.
On fire. Yeah, she's on fire. She's white hot at the moment. And,
this is the horse that cost punters around the nation thousands, millions. I think it was back, was it last year maybe? Was it earlier on this? No, I think it was November last year. It was the last race in Sydney. I think we all had multis running into this thing. And
running into it.
Huey had about $2.20, just rode it dead stone cold and screamed home for second. And but the exciting news is that I'm sure you know, Tony. I watched the trial of Quinella and they actually rode it just off pace and absolutely fucking brained him. So they might have worked out the key. They don't have to ride it like stone motherless last. They might have got the key to her.
Yes, they might have sorted her out. And having Rachel King on board, oh look, you've got to be confident, eh? Got to be confident. With a big chance.
Big race, Grey Worm going back to Melbourne, back to Sydney's a massive show, I think, at Randwick. I think Grey Worm, big boy, at the track and distance has had 5 starts for 3 wins and 2 seconds. But you're not afraid of that, are you, big boy?
No, they're equal favourites.
Yeah.
It's I think this. I've got confidence in this. I've got confidence in this one to get the job done.
Well, I think Rachel's going to give it a better ride than Huey anyway. So a little bit short. Great Diviner, 3:30. Get in the queue. Quinella is going to fucking be storming home from the hopefully middle of the field, and she'll get there on time. And a nice little sample. 4 into 3:30 equals 13.20. Bit short, but your 10-20 skins gets you back a bit of a result.
Yes, get you back a bit of coin.
Don't forget the quaddie. We've left out Mystic Journey. She can get fucked. And, of course, the Martos. The mandatory meat and 2 veg.
There we go. You could always multi them up, and it could be a massive result if Marto pops his cherry.
About 40 to 1 if they all win. Right? 40 to 1 gets the chocolates. If Marto can pop the cherry tortoni, we might be all right. But anyway, Tone, thoughts and prayers are with you, of course, because you're going for 3 in a row. Good luck, big man.
Ooh, going for the hat trick. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's tough. I mean, sad days are sad days, but we've got good horses. We've got good horses. How unlucky were we last week? 3 legs again. 3 legs again.
All right, then.
Don't forget, the second leg was about 16s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got the winner in the Blue Diamond, so we only went 3 out. But anyway, I reckon you're a big chance on Quinella. So I reckon it's a really good horse, progressive. Hopefully Rachel King can jump at about midfield and she gets over the top. I think the Great Diviner, doesn't really matter where it is, just wins. So it's okay. Don't worry about that. Hopefully Marto pops his cherry. Hopefully we get the quaddie. What a great day, Australian Guineas. Go Zoo Dancer, go for the Bennett boys. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive day tomorrow.
The only girl in the field, big boy.
Yes. What if she smashes them and gets the job done? Yeah, how's that?
I think she's the only girl in the field. I think I read that. But anyway, Jamie's on board. Not much could go wrong. Go Zoo Dancer. Anyway, Tone, thanks for nothing as always. Hopefully you have a good weekend. And I heard you're working tomorrow.
I certainly am, yes.
So we're a chance. When you work, we win.
That's right. Absolutely. Definitely.
All right, mate.
Chance. Quaddie.
I'll leave you to it. All right. Thanks, guys. Remember to like and subscribe. Share it around with your mates. Join the Facebook group, which is posted for free. Punt Kings at the moment is open to everybody because Marto's had a few tech issues with some scumbag who sort of ripped him off. So you can go to Punt Kings on Facebook and you can see the tips for free. Don't have to pay for them this week. Beautiful.
All good.
All right, mate. See you later.
Yep, see ya.
Okay, hopefully Quinella into
Quinella.
And then big boy will be like this. Big boy, where is she? What is she doing? Where is she? Oh.
Yes, there she is. There she is. We'll be strutting around like Barney as he heads up to the bar.
Mate, this will be us.
Yeah, that'll be us, big boy. Collect, ka-ching, ka-ching. There we go.
We can only hope and pray, big boy. Good luck. Here we go. See you later, mate.
Yep. What?
So, what?